There's no shortage of business consultancy firms in the marketplace. At Hughes Hill, we have a point of difference in that all of our intellectual property has been developed not in a classroom at an academic level, it's been developed at the coalface amongst our clients. Any client we work with, we tend to work with one player in the market, so one automotive industry, one insurance company, etc. Now, why do we just work with the one? Well, people that are working in a lot of other consultancies have higher education, and they've got that through a university qualification, and university qualifications are public domain. That knowledge is available to a lot of individuals. So as a consequence, when companies are working with someone with that high level of education, they are using public domain and their competitors have access to the same material. We don't use prescriptive processes. A prescriptive process is following a sequence. The trouble with that, of course, is you then have to go back to a consultant to get an interpretation to understand a new sequence. We use psychological models that gives people insights into behaviours. So one, they can understand more about themselves and why they behave within themselves, so the relationship they have with themselves, and then also the relationship they have with other people and the relationship they have with the job they're doing. So we use those insights so that people can actually take control of their environment and be able to use what we call a continuum and put where they are on top of where the situation is or the other person is, and from there, if you can measure it, you can manage it, and they get a much better outcome. So if you can understand instinctively these natural behaviours and you can connect them to what you're trying to achieve, then obviously you get a much better job satisfaction. And of course, at the end of the day, if you've got a lot of people that in a work group that have a high level of job satisfaction, you create a good culture. And there's an old saying, culture will always beat strategy anytime. If you want to find out more in terms of psychology around yourself or your team, then please contact us at hugheshill.co.nz.